Hey everyone, welcome to Wario Land 4, the finale.
The finale of Wario Land, because this was the last one.
Hey, the professor
the finale
is here.
of not just Wario Land 4, but Wario Land as a series.
What it's all been built
Not
into.
actually true. There was one more game.
Yeah, hey, there's one more level.
Yep.
They weren't kidding about this passage.
Gold. Oh, that's so mean.
They're not messing around anymore.
Yep.
You have 6 minutes to practice the level.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh, is it just a straight shot with jumps?
Fortunately, no, not quite.
Okay.
But fun fact, this level does actually have a theme that you can hear if you pause the game in the like half a second between when you fall out of the portal and hit the frog switch.
No kidding.
Yeah, which the level theme is a remix of the overworld theme, or the map theme.
It kind of reminds me of in Sonic 2, when you load into the Death Egg zone, there's like a zone theme that plays for a few seconds until you get into the boss fight with, well, not Metal Sonic.
Oh my god.
Oh, and you still gotta collect everything?
Yep.
Dang.
That's the challenge of this level. You hit the frog switch right at the start and the portal just reopens so you can leave immediately, but you still need to collect everything.
This really is Hotel California.
A little late on the draw there, Trey.
It's never too late. But yeah, I like the difficulty curve they've got here. Like how now that it's the end of the game, it's like you don't even get a chance to like safely explore the level. You just gotta, use all the skill you've developed and just go for it.
Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I feel like they're just bombarding you with all of the enemies you've seen before, and they're just like, alright, good luck, son.
Yeah. I think this level also, in a game that just like inundates you with mechanics that only appear once, it's neat that this level also just kind of is a medley of stuff from all the older passages and levels.
Oh god. There's so many just like FU moments in this.
Yeah.
This is definitely a level I would love to see how they speedrun this. Oh god.
Well, it'd pretty much just be do what I do, but don't screw up.
Don't
Ever.
be a goof. Also, I never noticed the angry faces on the hornfish before.
Yeah.
Why can't I'm confused as to why you can't stomp on the zombie paratroopers.
Because they're ghosts.
Wario doesn't want to get his shoes dirty. The zombies are all gross and goopy.
Yeah.
Although I guess if he becomes a zombie, then his entire outfit gets soiled.
That's true.
You didn't really think that one through, did you?
Is
But
this
at least turning back comes with free dry cleaning.
Fair enough.
is this like scaffolding, like from like an excavation, like from the professor?
It might be.
I would laugh if he was like he first came to this place when he was a young man, and he gathered all the gems before, but then he messed up in this final puzzle. So like he's been trapped here for hundreds of years. And you're actually just rescuing the professor.
At the end of this level, are we going to encounter a situation like in Up, where the guy like turns evil because he's like, "This is my life's goal."
The final boss is actually the little professor guy that we've been tossing around all game.
You've been mean to me for the last time, Wario.
finally see his final form.
So they were all buddy-buddy until he found out that Wario was after the same treasure.
But the treasure is the bird, the giant birds we found along the way. What is that thing supposed to be? A giant moa in that movie?
What's that?
Isn't the bird in Up supposed to be like a giant moa? It's supposed to be like a very recently extinct bird.
I think he's just Kevin.
He's just Kevin.
We even got the toy blocks back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't break the wrong one.
Oh no. I believe in you, Wario.
Yeah, I really should be playing, like, Bust Through the Heavens with Your Drill right now.
Okay, do you have a minute?
Still don't have all the gems yet.
But you don't have Keezer either.
Nope.
Oh god.
Oh, God. He's in here somewhere.
You're gonna have to redo it. No, I have faith in you.
That's the spirit. Don't give up on pre-recorded Dan.
Hey, there he is.
See,
I
Wario
think I do
has
have all the gems. I just needed Keezer.
Little known fact, Wario has the ability to turn back time, but only once.
Time to get back in 30 seconds.
Oh, that's a nice little shortcut.
Man, the speed of that animation cycle is just perfect for what's happening.
Hey.
Nice!
Hey. I remember having a lot of trouble on this level as a kid. But funny enough, the only part I remembered... Whenever I was a kid, the only part I remembered was the initial platforming section, and just thinking that that was the entire level. I don't know why.
That was as far as young Dan made it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what the final boss is gonna be.
Yeah, what horrors await us behind that gauntlet of a level?
Only one gem this time.
One gem.
I like that they keep all that, like, theming. They're just like, just one.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Golden teeth.
The final boss is just Michael Myers. You know, I guess at this point it's not the most unexpected thing.
The minigame shop that is the weakness to this is just the Scooby-Doo gang unmasking him.
Old man, wow, Luigi.
My old friend.
Yes, and I would have gotten away with it too.
Imagine if he was the final boss, though.
Just no prior establishment of Waluigi in this game. He just turns up at the end.
Dan, are you making biscuits?
No.
He beats Wario with a
Building
tennis
suspense.
racket. No, Wario's just inhaling some of those sweet fumes going along the ground.
Those
Getting
haven't
all
been there
psyched.
the whole game, have they? Yes!
Yeah,
See,
This is actually...
let's second thought, let's finish this game later.
This is the point where I realized I hadn't showed off any of the idle animations yet.
Oh, yeah. Last chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait!
This is one of them, and the other is Pump and Iron, which he does sometimes at the beginning of boss battles.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I like that even though he is a big guy, he is, like, active. Aww.
Yeah, idle animations are kind of an interesting thing in games, because it's like...
Here's the Pump
Brain
and Iron.
fart.
Oh, God. Look at all the treasure.
I guess what
Yeah.
I meant to say is that, like, they're the sort of thing where, like, they're just the sign of, like, effort and care, because, you know, ideally you don't want your player just standing around in place.
Yeah.
Oh god, is the cat gonna save us all?
Aww. He's
He's
helping.
gonna try.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
The dog from Resident Evil 4, this ain't.
She absorbed the cat.
Yep.
My.
This is now incredibly frightening. What? What?
The boss not only killed the cat, but the commentary.
Yeah. It's just a weird boss.
I have no comment.
So yeah, all that treasure in the background is all the treasure I've collected from the previous bosses.
Oh, and you can still lose it?
Yep, I have to fight to protect it one last time.
Oh my god.
Also, I mentioned earlier that you can't...
Is that a freaking face hugger?
I don't know.
It's actually... So... fun fact. If you haven't noticed already, all of the different attacks she throws out are themed off the other bosses.
Yeah.
Even the self-destructing ducks.
Yeah. I have trouble with the eggs.
Everybody gets an encore.
They're a little weird.
Yeah, the eggs are really weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you just have to hold them?
You have to throw them at her, but, like, you have to charge it up a little bit, but they also explode pretty quickly.
Oh my god. You have to use the hammer on yourself?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure like 90% of people figure that out by trying to throw it at the boss, missing, trying to go like, just like get under it so they can grab it as quick as they can, and then hitting themselves in the head.
This boss is also the culmination of the face matching minigame.
Yeah. She has as many faces.
Everyone gets a comeback.
It's closure.
Oh no. This hammer is, honestly, I find it just as hard as the... just as hard as the other one. The eggs.
It's kind of a clever idea. The face that the boss has is just whatever, like, pained expression they make.
That green thing that she throws at you, that thing is really weird.
Yeah.
Like, it looks
I'm
like...
pretty sure it's the head of, like, the Venus flytrap.
Oh. It looks like a Freddy Krueger glove.
I feel like it would be very useful to just have a GIF on hand of Wario just kicking a baby duck off screen. It's very him.
Known hater of ducks, Wario. Oh, that's the jazz face. Oh yeah, and
now we've got Count
spikes.
Orlok. My god. Oh no,
This
she's
is what
doing
we call a secondary time limit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh hey, it's all the things you've been collecting.
Yep. All the treasure's been going in the pyramid.
For a second I thought you were avoiding the lips because they would like insta-kill you.
No.
After all that, you just touch the lips, it's like, oop, game over, sorry.
It's literally, the last hit is just a helpless little pair of lips.
That reminds me of the spider boss in Twilight Princess. Where you defeat like the giant version, and then the eyeball like just grows a pair of spider legs. And
Oh yeah! There's no way this is
well,
fitting
you
in
cleaned
this
up,
car.
dude.
Yep.
So is this enough to get you the best ending, or is there like a time factor as well?
Nah, that's the best. It's just dependent on how much of the treasures you get.
Nice.
Wario, please put on all those clothes. Please.
And nothing but those clothes.
Oh no. Wait, did he forget the professor?
he's in the bag, right?
Oh wait. Oh no, cat.
Statues.
Oh, there he is. Oh.
Oh no, Wario made the ultimate sacrifice. Oh, there he is.
I would never forget my treasure. God, he looks like
Out of the way,
Claus.
cat!
I love how in character he's just like, I ain't forgetting this. No way.
That's the whole reason he came here.
Yeah.
He ain't leaving without it.
There's still a princess out there that has yet to be rescued. Per the newspaper.
True.
He picks up the newspaper and is home the next day. And then he just kind of makes like a, oh shit, expression.
Whoa.
What?
She's pink.
Yeah.
thought Wario was just gonna be like terrified. It's like, I think I liked you more when you were a cat.
200 points goes to the creator of this princess for being a short-haired princess.
At least the cat respected my personal boundaries.
So, as I mentioned, there are multiple endings to this game, and the only difference is, how much of the princess's power she gets back, or whatever,
Okay.
after being turned into a cat. So, like, I think the worst ending, she's just like a literal baby, or whatever.
Oh no.
That just, like, gives Wario a peck on the cheek, and he's just like, what?
Thanks.
I think there's another one where she's just like, I think it's every 4 you get a different ending, or every 3 or something. The next one up is like, she's an ugly old lady that's pretty much just like Wario with pink hair.
Yes.
There's another.
Wapeach lives.
Yeah, the second best ending is she's just like a princess, but she's got long hair. I guess she's like a bit younger. And that one, the best one is she's like full age, whatever, short hair, just like a hot mama.
I like that he sold the car and got a truck instead.
Yeah.
With the tiniest trailer I've ever seen.
Yeah.
If you beat the game in normal mode, you drive back in your car with like the bag in the back, I guess. The hard mode, you get a semi-truck with the bag in the back. And in super hard mode, you ride back on a hover car.
Yes.
I love these kind of off-model illustrations that are cropping up in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
they almost look like some kind of weird, like, Wario storybook from the 30s.
Yeah. Well, they're less off-model and more like on-model with the in-game sprite, where he's just got a freakishly large head.
Yeah.
He also has an incredibly large chin in this one, I feel. Oh no, he's had a babality done to him.
Yoshitomi Ryoji.
Yeah.
Pretty good job.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I did mention earlier that you can't fight the bosses again, but I figured out... I was reminded recently that once you beat the game, it unlocks all the bosses again, so you can refight them to get the different endings.
Hey, Charles Martinet, for his 3 lines.
Ah, yes, the Gold Boy Advance.
Now that's a Game Boy Advance I could get into.
Get them while they're hot, kids.
Yeah. You gotta know, for like each console they made, they've had to made like at least one out of solid gold on like every one of their consoles.
I'm sorry, but no cutscene like this is ever
investment.
complete without the Riding Into the Sunset theme from Kirby Superstar.
Hey, Bill Trinan.
Yeah.
We know. Whoa. Pikmin's in this? He rides the dolphin all the way there.
Can you imagine if in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when they have that cutscene of all of the like Nintendo spaceships flying into subspace, if Wario was just there in his just a flying semi-truck?
He's just or he's just like grabbing onto a rocket.
He doesn't allow anyone else to ride with him. It's just him in a semi-truck.
So, from this side angle...
The hell is that? Is that the princess?
No, that's if you beat the game on hard or super hard mode, then you get that last scene of Wario picking up chicks in his car.
I see.
From this angle, it makes it look like he has a cowboy hat, like he traded his hat out.
But it still has a W on it.
Yeah. I kind of need that now.
It's a W for Wild West.
Yeah.
Wario
is nothing if not a man of his brand.
Yes. He just like... Oh god. Doom.
But wait, there's more.
Yep.
So this is Wario Returns, directed by Tim Burton.
Hey, wait a minute. That's a different cat.
Yep.
that he almost kills again.
See, that's the cat that Waluigi comes from.
Eat as much as you can.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah.
I like that the ending of Wario's quest to accumulate a bunch of wealth is he goes to a, like, cheap all-you-can-eat place that costs $10 for just like as much as you can eat.
At last, a lifetime supply of a Big Macs.
Now I can eat all of the Whoppers I want.
I like to imagine that he invests all of his money into that place. He's like, I'm gonna make it a national chain now.
Signed Wario. Beautiful.
I got a little crown for the title screen.
Yeah. I dig it.
Congratulations, Dan. It's like a little crown from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Except this one actually seems reasonable to attain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love it if beating the game on super hard meant that Wario just ran around with a crown instead of his hat.
So, I'm still incredibly disturbed by that final boss. I still don't know what to think.
That can be your assessment of this game, Trey. Yeah, it was pretty good up until the final boss where it scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, that's my short description.
Yeah.
Also, good music.
Yeah.
Very good music. Definitely listen to the soundtrack when you have a chance.
Yeah, good sound design in general. Like, dynamic music isn't something, and I might just not have played enough GBA games, but it's not something you see as much on, like pre N64 type systems. Yeah, although I guess Mario World had like the dynamic drums for Yoshi. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it was well done in this game.
Plus, like, even today, like, most games don't, like, dynamic music to the extent that Wario Land 4 does, where, like, it might change depending on the different areas you're in or whatever, but, like, in Wario Land 4, the music goes slower when you're crawling or faster when you're rolling. It'll warp when you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more, like, directly dependent on the speed and the rhythm of the game. Yeah. And there's, like, the gradient to it. It's not just, like, binary like it is in other games.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how a Wario game of all games is one that's all about, like, rhythm and just getting a flow.
I mean, it goes to show that, like, you can definitely tell where they took their ideas from this game and, like, made the WarioWare games. Like, they took all the weirdness and, like, fun design and put it in those.
Yeah. I feel like this game might be the reason that I got so into just like really like games doing really weird off the wall stuff.
Is this game the reason that Guitar Man is one of your favorite games?
It might be.
This is Dan's 18-part explanation for the Guitar Man playthrough.
Yeah, you thought we were done with Guitar Man, but we're not.
No.
We're funding a revival for Guitar Man 2, the HD remake.
Oh god.
It's just
that
Guitar
did almost
Man
happen.
1 again. Wait, really?
There was a Kickstarter, I think, for Guitar Man 2, or a spiritual successor to Guitar Man and like Parappa the Rapper and stuff, but I don't think it succeeded.
Aww. I'm sad.
Well, looks like we'll just have to make our own.
So what's next on the old docket for Gear Check?
Wario Land 4 Super Hard Mode, 100% playthrough.
Yeah, we're only halfway there, folks.
Yeah,
no, next up, I'll be taking over B playthrough duties with Banjo-Kazooie, finally.
Yay, speaking of dynamic music.
Yeah, the granddaddy of them all, so look forward to that, and I'll...
For some reason, I thought you were going to say Banjo-Kazooie Final Mix.
Well, in a way, we are.
Banjo Tooie .8 Final Mix. Recoded.
Why is Banjo wearing a hood?
We haven't gotten that desperate yet.
He's got the squawk blade.
Banjo does have a belt and 2 straps.
Yeah. Kazooie just
now we're
becomes
reaching.
the Keyblade.
The kazoo blade.
Every time you whack stuff with it, it just goes. Rack, rack.
Can you imagine
All right.
Yoko Shimomura's beautiful music just farted out on a kazoo?
This is going on way too long.
Well, hey, you can end the episode anytime you want. You got the
true.
power of editing, Dan.
It's true.
You're the hostman.
I am the hostman.
Play us out, baby.
Well, join us next time for when I'm not the hostman, and instead Joe is the hostman. For Banjostman, Kazostman.
Bye, y'all.
11 out of 10.
Get out of here. Never come back.